Most saving advice is garbage because it tells you to suffer over tiny expenses. Cancel Netflix, stop coffee, never eat out. That is not how real life works. If you want to save $1,000 in 1 month, you do not need 100 tiny cuts. You need a few smart money moves that create big results with low pain. In this video, I'll show you how to find the easiest $1,000 in your current life without pretending you are suddenly going to become a monk. Because saving money should not feel like deleting your personality. The goal is not to make your life miserable. The goal is to find the money leaks big enough to matter, but painless enough that you will actually stick with them. That is why we are going to use one simple rule, the pain to money test. Before you cut anything, ask, does this save real money? And does it actually hurt my life? Because cutting a $15 subscription you love is a bad move if it makes every evening worse. But fixing one expensive repeat habit, moving money before it disappears, or turning unused stuff into cash, that can move you hundreds of dollars closer to your first 1,000. So we are not chasing tiny savings. We are going after the easiest big wins first. And the first one starts the moment your paycheck arrives. The first big win starts on payday. Because the most dangerous moment for your money is not the end of the month. It is the beginning. That is when your account looks full, your brain relaxes, and every small purchase feels harmless. A meal here, a quick order there, a small upgrade, a little shopping. And because the money is sitting there, every decision feels normal. Then 2 weeks later, you check the account and wonder where everything went. So the first trick is called Payday Capture. The idea is simple. Before your money gets a chance to disappear, you capture part of it and move it away. Not at the end of the month, not after you see what is left. Immediately, the moment salary arrives. Because saving what is left does not work when life is designed to eat whatever is available. If your spending account has $1,000, your brain will find a way to use $1,000. If it has $700, your brain starts adjusting around $700. That is the trick. You are not trying to become more disciplined every hour of every day. You are changing the battlefield. You move the money first, then let your normal life adapt to the smaller number. And this is why Payday Capture is much more powerful than trying to make 100 tiny decisions perfectly. You make one big decision while the money is still there. Then the rest of the month becomes easier because the saved money is no longer sitting in the danger zone. Now, this does not mean you move so much money that rent, food, or bills become a disaster. That is not the goal. The goal is to move an amount that feels uncomfortable but not dangerous. For example, if you want to save $1,000 this month, you might capture $500 immediately on payday. Then the rest of the video will show you how to find the other $500 from low-pain moves. If you are paid twice per month, maybe you capture $300 or $400 from each paycheck. If that is too much, start lower. The exact number matters less than the rule. Money that stays in your spending account gets attacked. Money that moves away gets protected. And here is the part that makes this realistic. If you truly need some of it back for a real bill, you can move it back. But you do not move it back instantly. You wait 24 hours. Because most money emergencies are not emergencies. They are impulses wearing a fake mustache. A real bill can wait 1 day. A random purchase usually dies in 1 day. That little delay protects you from yourself without making your life miserable. So the first step is not canceling everything. It is not turning your life into punishment. It is this. When payday arrives, capture the money before the month eats it. Because the easiest dollar to save is the dollar you protect before it becomes optional spending. And once that first chunk is safe, we go after the next big win, the one expensive repeat habit that is quietly stealing hundreds every month. The next big win is not cutting everything. It is finding the one expensive repeat habit that quietly acts like a subscription. Because most people do not lose hundreds of dollars from one dramatic purchase. They lose it from the same decision happening again and again. A lunch at work. A delivery dinner, a coffee plus snack, a quick convenience store stop, a weekend meal that always costs more than planned. One time it feels harmless. Twice, it still feels normal. But repeat it for 30 days, and suddenly this small habit is taking $200, $300, sometimes even $500 a month. And that is exactly why this move is powerful. You are not trying to make your entire life cheaper. You are not saying, I will never eat out again. You are not becoming the person who brings sad rice in a plastic box and judges everyone around them. No, you are looking for one repeat habit with a bad pain-to-money ratio. The kind of habit that costs a lot, but does not actually make your life much better. For many people, this is food. Not because food is bad, food is life. But unplanned food is where money disappears fast. The trick is not to ban restaurants. The trick is to separate planned enjoyment from automatic spending. Because there is a huge difference between saying, I am going out on Friday and I will enjoy it, and saying, I am tired, I have no plan, so I guess I will order something again. One is a choice, the other is a money leak. So here is the rule. Pick one expensive repeat habit and replace only that one with a cheaper default. Not 10 habits, not your entire lifestyle. 1. If you buy lunch at work 5 times per week, replace 3 of those lunches with a simple default lunch. If you order delivery 4 times per week, replace 2 or 3 of those orders with a default meal you can make without thinking. If your coffee run always becomes coffee plus pastry plus snack, keep the coffee if you love it, but kill the automatic add-ons. The point is not perfection. The point is that one repeat habit can move more money than 10 tiny sacrifices. For example, if one delivery order costs $25 and a simple home meal costs $7, the difference is $18. Do that 3 times per week and you save $54. In 1 month, that is over $200. And your life is not ruined. You still eat. You still have comfort. You can still have one planned takeaway. You just stopped letting tired decisions make expensive choices for you. That is the whole trick. Do not ask yourself, what can I never buy again? Ask, what expensive decision keeps repeating in my life? Then build a default replacement before the decision happens. Because when you are tired, hungry, stressed, or busy, you will not make a smart financial choice. You will make the easiest choice. So make the cheaper choice easier before the moment arrives. That could mean having 3 emergency meals at home. It could mean choosing one reliable cheap lunch you do not hate. It could mean setting a weekly eating out limit before the weekend starts. It could mean deciding that delivery is for Friday only, not every random tired evening. This is not about suffering. This is about removing the expensive autopilot. Because if Payday Capture gives you the first big chunk, this habit swap can give you the second. And now your $1,000 is not coming from misery, it is coming from strategy. But there is another place people forget to look. Because sometimes, the fastest money is not in your budget at all. It is sitting in your home, collecting dust. Most saving advice is garbage. Budget. It is in your home. Most people have a second wallet sitting around them. It just looks like old headphones, shoes, cables, a dusty monitor, and a game console they swear they might use again. That is dead money. And dead money is beautiful because selling it does not make your daily life worse. You are not canceling fun. You are not eating sad rice. You are taking something useless and giving it one final job, protecting you. Here is the rule. If you did not own this item today, would you buy it again? If the answer is no, it might not be an item anymore. It might be parked money. And parked money does nothing when life throws a surprise bill at your face. Cash does. So do the 10-item test. Pick 10 things you have not used in months. Put them on a table. Then ask, would I buy this again today? Would I notice if this disappeared? Would selling this move me closer to my first $1,000? If the answer is obvious, list it. And please, do not spend 3 weeks trying to get the perfect price for an old headset. If it can sell for $80 today, and maybe $100 after a month of annoying messages, take the 80. Momentum matters more than squeezing every coin. One old phone, one headset, one pair of shoes, one small piece of furniture. That can become $200 or $300 without making your life worse. So now we have 3 moves. Capture money on payday. Kill one expensive repeat habit. Turn dead stuff into live cash. And next, we go after the sneakiest money of all. Money that may already belong to you, but you never collected. The next money source is sneaky. Money that may already belong to you, but you never collected. Before you work extra hours, start a side hustle, or punish your budget again. Check the money already stuck in limbo. Refunds you forgot to request. Returns sitting in the closet. Cashback balances. Store credits. Unused gift cards. Deposits. Reimbursements. Money someone still owes you. This is not earning new money. This is collecting money that already has your name on it. And that makes it one of the lowest paying moves in this whole plan. So here's the rule. Before you chase new money, collect old money. Open your email and search. Refund. Return. Cashback. Credit. Deposit. Balance. Gift card. Then check your banking app. Look for payments you expected but never received. Look for charges that seem wrong. Look for things you bought, never used, and can still return. Set a timer for 30 minutes. Your mission is simple. Find every dollar that is already yours, but not in your account yet. Submit the refund. Return the item. Claim the cash back. Use the gift card. Ask for the reimbursement. Because sometimes the fastest way to save money is to stop leaving your own money behind. Now we have 4 moves. Capture money before it disappears. Fix one expensive repeat habit. Turn dead stuff into live cash. Collect money that already belongs to you. And now we need to talk about why this first $1,000 matters so much. Because it is not just money, it is your emergency shield. Now let's talk about why this first $1,000 matters. Because this is not just money, this is your emergency shield. And the first shield does not need to be huge. It just needs to stand between you and the next stupid surprise life throws at you. A car repair, a dentist bill, a broken phone, a late fee, a week where everything somehow costs more than normal. Without a buffer, these things do not just hurt, they multiply. A $300 problem becomes credit card debt. A late bill becomes another fee. A small emergency becomes a month of stress. That is why being broke is so expensive. Every surprise comes with a penalty. And this is not rare. Federal Reserve data shows that in 2025, only 63% of adults could cover a $400 emergency expense using cash or its equivalent. That means a normal surprise bill can still push a lot of people into borrowing, selling something, or panic mode. So your first $1,000 is not about looking rich. It is about removing panic from normal life. When you have 0, every problem feels like an attack. When you have 1,000, the same problem becomes annoying. Still not fun, still not free, but manageable. That is the level up. You are not trying to build the perfect emergency fund today. You are building the first wall, the first layer, the first proof that one bad day does not have to destroy the whole month. Because once your emergency shield exists, money starts feeling different. You stop asking, how do I survive this? And you start asking, what is the smartest move now? That is what the first $1,000 buys you. Not luxury, not freedom forever, breathing room. And breathing room changes everything. So here is the full plan. Do not try to save $1,000 from one painful sacrifice. That is why most people quit. Instead, stack the easy wins. First, capture money on payday before the month eats it. That might be $300, $400, maybe $500. Second, find one expensive repeat habit and replace only that one. Not your whole lifestyle, one habit. That can be another $100 to $300. Third, turn dead stuff into live cash. Old phone, headset, shoes, monitor, things you do not use but someone else might pay for. That can add another $100, $200, maybe more. Fourth, collect money that already belongs to you. Refunds, cashback, gift cards, deposits, reimbursements, money stuck in limbo. And suddenly, $1,000 does not look like one giant impossible mountain. It looks like 4 smaller moves. Your numbers will be different. Maybe you hit 1,000 in 30 days. Maybe you hit 600. Maybe you hit 300. But even $300 is not failure. That is $300 between you and chaos. The real win is not being perfect. The real win is proving that money can be moved on purpose. So here is the challenge. For the next 30 days, do not try to become a new person. Just do the 4 moves. Capture money first. Replace one expensive repeat habit. Sell 10 dead money items. Collect every forgotten dollar you can find. Then protect the money like it is not spending money. Because it is not. It is your emergency shield. Your first $1,000 will not make you rich, but it can stop one bad day from becoming a bad month. And that is the first real wallet level up. If you want to keep leveling up, subscribe. Because the next step is learning what to do after your first $1,000 is finally safe.